What's up, my Blixaar? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build. And today, guys, this is a speed build that I just decided off of the whim, honestly, to do. And it was because after doing my what is it called, my graveyard speed build that I did like recently on like the other day. But yeah, I ended up doing a speed build of a graveyard, and I don't know, it just gave me the feels of doing just vampire type of occult builds in The Sims 4. So yeah, that's why I ended up doing this one. But yes, if you guys are new, hi, my name is Blixaar. I am a Sims 4 YouTuber. I play The Sims 4. I do like pretty much well, I don't know. I low key be doing everything now, low key. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a versatile gamer. Like, I'm playing now. I'm like more so just trying to double and dabble in just like different things in The Sims 4. You know what I mean? Like, and broaden my horizons in terms of just my content, because I mean sometimes I can get bored in terms of doing builds or just doing, I don't know. I don't really do creative Sims too much on my channel, actually, surprisingly. And that's because like doing what's it called, doing creative sims are like hit or miss, because like I will be in creative sim all day trying to perfect a sim, and sometimes I have to save them into my, my gallery and then come back to them, and then it's just like a whole process. So it's like it's not even a video for me to even try to honestly do a creative sim, because I never just have a sim in mind. Like, okay, I want to go in here and make this particular sim. Like, I just never have that type of mindset. And even with builds, if I'm being honest with this one right here, like I said, this is Vlad's. I didn't even say it, but this is Vlad's. What's it called? Vlad's mansion, and I just envisioned that his mansion was just super just dramatic and stuff. And I never did a mansion like this in terms of in The Sims 4. I did, modern, of course, but I've never done like a Victorian type of mansion castle type vibe with just like dramatic different just awnings and different things on the outside exterior of the home, which I just was having so much fun just adding different things on the home, because I feel like the more that you added on the outside of the home in terms of just different, I guess, exterior items or exterior, yeah, like I'll say exterior items, it just made the build look just more and more lived in and just more and more of a vibe. So yeah, that's what I definitely was having so much fun with, for sure, when I was just going through the catalogs and just finding different types of, what are these gargoyles or whatever, and I was putting them all over the place, and I was just having so much fun. I had more fun doing the outside than I had doing the inside. And then it's kind of crazy because like usually the outside usually be like stressing me out, but I think it's because I never really played too much around with roofing in The Sims 4, or really had too much fun with it, if I'm being honest. Like, I've done roofing in The Sims 4, of course, obviously, in terms of my builds, but I never really like had to go in and play around with roofing and make sure that different, like the roof was just like it made sense or just looked right and stuff like that. So yeah, like I just had a really just like a really good time just trying to just figure out the whole roofing and stuff like that. And also I added like these little gold, I don't know what pack it came from, but I added like these little gold like pieces, accent pieces, like they're kind of like pointy little accent pieces. I don't really know what they're called in real life, but yeah, I added those all like on certain parts of the roof to kind of just give that, vibe of just more life to this build. And also too, it just, these little extra little, what are they called, I guess, like roofing pieces that I added as well on like the main big roof, where it's kind of just like windows and stuff like that. That's, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, that little roofing, those two little roofing objects that I put on the top of the roof, I wanted it has like a little gold accent piece, and I wanted to match with the gold little pieces that I end up putting on the roof sooner or later. But yeah, anyway, I really did, like I said, have so much fun doing the outside of Vlad's mansion. And I don't know, I low-key wanted to finish up doing what is it called, doing, what is this place called, Forgotten Hollow. But I just felt like, honestly, it's just like I feel like I'm just trying to open up too many tabs in terms of in my brain, or just like the ideas that I have going for my channel. And it's funny because before I had the worst brain fart in terms of when it came down to trying to make just different videos and different content on my channel. And then it's like now I my brain can't stop, like it's constantly going. And like even just now I just saw that bell that I forgot that I wanted to use, where I had another build idea where I wanted to do like a chapel for your Sims to go to get married, and it's actually very just like cute and white and just pastels or something, I don't know. I just have so many ideas. Like imagine like a wedding store in what is that place called? Sam Sequoia. Like imagine like a little wedding dress shop or something. I don't know. Like I just thought so many ideas, and I just feel like yeah, I'm flowing with ideas at this point, and I'm just so happy because I'm honestly going with it because like I said, I just was in the mood when I finished up the graveyard. I was like, I low key want to do Vlad's mansion because it looks a little dusty, if I'm being honest. And not saying like shading the whoever made the build, because it does look nice in terms of the builds that sometimes some of the builds that we get in The Sims 4, but I felt like yeah, I just felt like I just needed a little upgrade. I just wanted to add definitely in the inside just a lot of different just like spaces in terms of like a reading like space or just like a study area, a common area, and I also added like a nice little kitchen. And the kitchen just kind of gave me the vibe that they definitely do cook probably in here, but they probably do like a lot of recipes, or the wife, Vlad's wife, probably does a lot of recipes in terms of just like plasma recipes or something, like I don't know. But yeah, like I just really had so much fun doing this build, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this type of build. Also too, like if you want to see me do like just like complete the builds in Forgotten Hollow, or also just do all the occult worlds or something, like I don't know. But hold on, let me get some water because my mouth is dry. Did y'all hear that? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Doing speed builds dry you out. Like I'm not even joking. Like when I have to talk a mile a minute, doing a speed build really be drying you out. But it's all worth it because I really, really, really miss talking to you guys, and I enjoy talking to you guys. And it's so crazy because I feel like I don't know. I feel like the more I am starting to post and the more that I'm starting to talk and get used to making content, I am just I don't know. I'm just starting to find myself in a sense of with my channel and how I want to just post on my YouTube channel and the content that I want to present, and also to just like figuring out my just like my vibe in terms of doing thumbnails and doing all those things, because it definitely was hard for me at first. I'm not gonna lie, trying to figure out my just like my style in terms of thumbnails and stuff like that. And even now I'm still learning what I like and what I don't like and stuff like that, like for sure. But I think right as of now, like my current state of where I'm at right now, I think that I am for sure very comfortable in my thumbnails. And when I'm going into Photoshop and I'm just doing my thumbnails, I kind of just have a process, and I have a whole regimen or routine, if you will, in terms of what I post on when I am doing my thumbnails. And also too, with my editing my videos, like it's even faster trying to edit videos because I kind of have an idea of what I am doing and what I want my videos, how fast I want them to be, or just different things like that, or what I'm looking out for. It's just so fun when you get to kind of just understand and also learn different things in different ways you like to create your videos, or just create builds, or just however you like to create in general. And when you start getting patterns and you start to learn small little cool I guess like just like cool different ways you can like shortcuts or whatever. And yeah, like that's how I've just been filming lately. I don't know. And yeah, like I really hope that you guys are just enjoying the interior of this build, because when I tell y'all, I felt like this was such a breeze in terms of the interior of this home, because it was just like so square. And that was my main thing. Like I wanted it to be very square like, but I just wanted the outside to really have a lot of detail. Like so it could be simple for me to have to decorate, but also to very, I guess you could say, very also I don't know the word, like it's just yeah, like it's just, I don't know, it's just very easy to be able to maneuver and stuff like that when I am trying to, you know, build and also play through if you're playing with this build also. So this right here is, like I said, like the common I guess study area where I feel like Vlad would probably be in here, and he probably playing his what's it called, his, what are those things called? They're not a piano, they're, I don't even know, like they're like a organ or whatever. Like I imagine like he's probably playing his organ and have like a cup of plasma next to his organ, and he's just probably just like playing his good tunes. And yeah, like I don't know, like I just envision this place just super, like this is just the headquarters for Vlad. Like this is what the his mansion should have looked like, I feel like, in the sense of, I don't know, like the details and just the little, just different things that I added. And I also did add a basement where it was just like they probably go down there to study their different, I guess, different, you know, recipes for plasma, or I don't know, like where they get their vampire sleep and stuff, because they do have a normal bed upstairs, but I feel like they also have, you know, caskets because they are vampires. So I feel like they will want to sleep in their coffins and get their true sleep, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. Mm. Water break. Like literally, I be needing some water, and that's just like, that's just is what it is. Like my mouth is so dry lately, especially when I'm trying to do recordings, like I said. And yeah, anyway, I was just really having fun just going around and adding a lot of candlelight all around the place, because I just envisioned that this place was not like a place that had just normal like lighting in the place. Like I just didn't envision they had, what is it called, cable or electricity, should I say, because I just feel like this place just screamed vintage. You know, they have a lot of candle lights, and the most electricity they might have in this place is their kitchen, and that's because of, like, I guess like you could say like the stove maybe, or, and I envision that might be even gas too, but like I guess you could say the refrigerator. So but yeah, like there's no TVs in this place at all. I just wanted to give the vibe, like I said, that they are old Sims, you know, they're from a different time. They do not watch TV, you know what I mean? Like, they don't find pleasure in TV. They probably find pleasure, like I said, in books or playing the organ, or just studying on their occult and trying to better their I guess their I guess their, I don't know, their, I would say their talents, but master their, I guess, I don't even know, their vampire skills. But yeah, anyway, this is the kitchen, and this is pretty much, like I said, what like, everything started to turn out to be. I just was really trying to figure out just what to add into the kitchen, because I didn't want to add like a microwave and stuff, because I just don't envision Vlad using a microwave. Like probably a coffee pot, if anything. And that probably, because if you guys watched Vampire Diaries, they had like a lore behind coffee where they if they drink coffee, it's kind of like a way to crave and curve their appetite for like blood, or in this terms plasma. So I just added a coffee pot as well, just envisioning like, yeah, they probably drink coffee, if anything, to look normal. If like, I guess human Sims come around, and they're probably just, you know, trying to contain themselves from drinking and sucking the life out of my Sims. So yeah, like maybe that was just probably a vibe that I had an idea for it. And also too, I added a little cat, a cat bowl as well, because I envisioned maybe they have like hairless cats or something, which I also have to add in here as well, or maybe a black cat, I don't know, but maybe hairless cats, because they like, look, Vlad looks like someone that would have a hairless cat, if I'm being honest. But yeah, anyway, and that's not even like shade to anyone have hairless cats, but you know what I mean, like he looks like someone, like the gray vibe that he has, like they kind of look grayish, I don't know. Like I don't know, that's the vibe that Vlad gives me, like a naked mole rat type vibe. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much it in terms of the downstairs. I'm just adding a few finishing touches, just adding a lot of just different types of lighting around the place, just to give that, just, you know, make it feel lived in without having to add, you know, electricity per se. But yeah, I just wanted to add a lot of photos, and this was like, I envisioned that was Vlad's wife. He probably, you know, end up marrying one of the noble vampires, and you know, that's just like his everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like Vlad doesn't want kids per se, but I feel like his wife really craves and wants a child. So if upstairs I did add a child bedroom or a newborn's bedroom or nursery, where she probably just goes in there and that's what she wants. She really wants a child, and I feel like she's probably going to get that sooner or later. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of like movies and shows, like vampires are not technically allowed to have babies, but I feel like in The Sims 4 they're allowed to have them, so I'm gonna let my vampires have babies. So I feel like that's not like something that she's probably like not allowed to like have as a baby. So like I'm definitely going to, have Vlad knock her up, get his wife pregnant, like come on, so she can have her baby in the nursery and have their little vampire ugly family, because Vlad is not cute at all. Like I'm sorry, Vlad is not by any means cute in any way. But yeah, like I just felt like they still deserve happiness. And yeah, anyway, like I end up at first was going with that the basement was just going to be kind of just plain and have one casket down here. But then I was like, okay, well, if Vlad is married, why would it just be one casket down here? So I did make the garage, not garage, I did make the basement space a little bit more big, like a little bit bigger, just to just give more space for everyone to be able to fit two caskets down here. So Vlad and his wife would be able to get their sleep together next to each other, rest peacefully next to each other. And I don't know, somehow in the vampire world, that's a little romantic. I don't know, who knows? But yeah, I also did have like a bar right here. I don't know, this was kind of like a little dungeon area. I didn't really know what to really make this, so I just added like a couple of like different things. I added just like a bar, I added a heater, and just like different things in there before you go into the dungeon basement or whatever. But yeah, anyway, this is, like I said, pretty much it in terms of the downstairs. Like I said, I'm just adding a lot of different things. Like I was just going through the catalog and using a lot of the werewolves pack as well when it came down to just trying to find different items for the packs, me for this house, because it's kind of crazy, but the vampire pack doesn't really have a lot of objects in the sense of, having a lot of just items in terms of build and buy. But the werewolves pack has a lot of items, like a lot of items. Like even has like a little, like a hangout spot that's like a little broken down bus. And I'm like, bro, like, are you crazy? Like, is that like, are we okay? Like only because, hold on, only because it's just like I just feel like the werewolves got so much love and the vampires really didn't. Like that's one pack that needs a refresh, is the vampire pack. And I feel like they just need to add more stuff like the tombstones. I know we got some in what is that pack called? Life and Death, but I feel like in terms of tombstones, we could have got more plants and ferns. We could have just got so many different items, like more caskets, more just like clutter for vampires, plasma items, more I forgot to add plasma trees in here too, but I forgot to do that. But I'm definitely gonna add those around in Vlad's area. Like I envision like Vlad probably has like a garden, and he definitely has his own stash of plasma fruit trees or something. So yeah, I'm definitely probably going to add those as well in the build before I upload it to the gallery. But I think I already did upload it to the gallery, but I might just like hurry up and add those as well inside, because like that just seems like something that would be very on par in terms of Vlad's area and his location of his castle. Like I feel like Vlad will probably have it all in the sense of his castle, like everything, in the sense of he doesn't pretty much have to leave out of his castle unless he wants to, you know, lure a human sim to his castle so he can drink on them or feed on them. So yeah, but yeah, anyway guys, also too, I want to thank you guys so much for all your love and your support on my first ever episode of my Let's Play Carmen. I'm just super excited to show you guys what is to come to the channel with that Let's Play, and I just have so much in mind for it, and I just can't wait for you guys to see it and to give your ideas. And I don't know, like I'm just super excited for that, and just like to also get into the groove of making just YouTube videos and talking and being comfortable with doing long videos for a long period of time, or doing videos that's 25 minutes or 30, you know what I mean? So like I feel like doing let's plays is just a really, really good way of practice to just get comfortable with talking for a long period of time and stuff like that. But yeah, also too, like I said, I did drop my first episode of Carmen, and I'm just like super excited because I'm just so ready to film the next one. But I just feel like, yeah, I have to wait to get into like the mood, and not saying that I'm not in the mood to film Carmen, but I feel like because I live at home with people, I it's like a hit or miss. Like I just have to like wait until people are not home so I could really story tell without having to worry about, people talking loud in the background and just ruining my space and my, what I mean, my groove, if you will. And yeah, but yeah, that's why I'm kind of just trying to like figure out, okay, like how I'm gonna get this done, because like I said, I want to record it in a space where I can just really focus and not worry about extra background noise, but probably at like a time at night. But it's kind of crazy because if you think, oh, I have like that's like perfect time to record. No, it's because my walls are thin, and at nighttime when I'm trying to record, my sister, she can hear me because we share the same wall at home. So it's like so annoying. Like when I tell you, it's so freaking annoying. But it's fine. It's fine because when I tell y'all, also too, Blixabytes update, life update, Blixaar has gotten a job, and I'm so excited because now I can look. Papa can start buying things again. And I know it's so funny. Like, I'm not trying to sound shallow, but like, yeah, like I really do miss having that independence. And yeah, like I'm just like super excited. It's a really well paying job. It's nice. And yeah, like it's for the weekdays, and it's just perfect. The time of it and everything about it. And I'm just super excited about that for sure. And yeah, like I'm just like, oh, look, y'all, when I tell you, it's just been a long time coming for real when it came down to just me not having just a job. And it's just like, oh, it's just so great, It's so great. But yeah, like I'm just super ready to start this let's play and just get it off the ground. Like I'm already excited for this next storyline, like for the episode to air. And yeah, like I'm just like I'm loving you guys' comments. I'm super excited that you guys are understanding the let's play, and not saying like it's hard to understand, but I feel like in terms of me, that was my fear of not able to story tell properly, or you guys don't understand what I'm trying to put off. And yeah, like I'm just like super happy that you guys are like, okay, like this is good, and like you guys are being receptive about it. And I'm like, okay, we're doing good. This is meaning something. We're good. We're going in a good direction, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just super excited to just start just anything new on this channel. And I just love you all for all your support and your comments and all of everything. Like truly, it means the world to me. And yeah, that's just how I've been feeling lately, y'all. Like I just been really just humble lately, and just taking everything just literally so graciously, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know, I don't want to go on like a whole rant, but yeah, also too, this right here is the baby nursery, and this is pretty much like I talked about random stuff all the hub. I talked past the upstairs. Basically, I'm like stuttering, but yeah, anyway, I talked past the upstairs. But yeah, this is the nursery. And yeah, I really do like this nursery. I wanted it to get very soft, but also to gothic and vampire-esque, if you will. But I did went in with a lot of creams and yellows and stuff like that, but also too with a lot of blacks. And yeah, so yeah, I really do really love how this turned out. And yeah, pretty much this is coming close to the end of the video. I'm just gonna start doing the bathrooms after this. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I want to thank all my new Blixabytes for joining the galaxy, like so much. Like you guys truly don't understand how thankful I am. And yeah, I said I want to love what? I want to love. No, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because like I'm starting to ramble. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And it isn't Pixar, but it is Blixaar. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Alrighty guys, happy simming, and thanks for watching, and enjoy the screenshots. Okay guys, I'm so weird. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Love you.